In today's video, we are going to be analysing NXTP. We can see this was one of the leading gappers today, being up as market closes 107%. Now, what are going to be key support and resistance levels going further? So what was interesting, and this is going to be the key level coming into really pre-market and as the market opens tomorrow, and that's really going to be this 40-cent mark. You can see on the right is the 15, on the left the 15 on the left, 1 minute on the right, and you can see really this first deviation was used as heavy support today. And one thing we did note, and what does indicate this stock is quite weak, is we look for the break above, come back for the retest, and then see buying pressure increase. And one way to easily judge if buying pressure has increased is you can use kind of volume or anything like that, but the two things you can see is firstly volume is weaker coming into the second move. To be expected, markets will get weaker from lunch onwards, but also we didn't break the high. That's usually one of the key things we look for if it's hard to judge if it's bullish or bearish momentum coming in, or not momentum but really buyers and sellers. Then we really just wait for that break of the high, and that's one thing we saw. We got the retest, but we never got the break of the intraday high. So this did indicate maybe this level hasn't held just yet, and now we're seeing on the 1 minute this doesn't have after hours on. We were able to hold this level, but coming into after hours, you're really seeing this level break through. So this does indicate more likely than not, actually, going into tomorrow, we will most likely continue down, and if we do, we then have a support at 30 cents. But obviously wait till kind of pre-market, you'll see if it gets its momentum pump. If it doesn't, if you don't see that move within the first 5 minutes of market open, then really this move is most likely done. But if we did continue down, it would be that 30 cents, and then really the only other level I'd be looking at going lower would be 20 cents, because that would be the gap fill created today. Now, if we were able to go higher, we can see we did already go through a resistance intraday, and that was at $45. One thing to note, though, we didn't get all much reaction at this level, so if it does continue up today, maybe be a bit careful around this level. It's not showing as super valid. I mean, we kind of broke through, retested it right away, got that confirmation we would look for, and then the retest touched it near enough perfectly, but it just didn't show all that strong. It was definitely valid. I mean, you're seeing the price come straight back to this level before continuing up, but you didn't get the reaction that we would usually look for as a strong pullback, or a strong pullback coming into the first thing. So really that level I would be a bit more cautious of, but is definitely a resistance, an area to definitely move stops at the minimum if it does continue up going through that level. Now, if we're able to break that and go past today's intraday high, then we are looking at 60 cents, 75, 82, $1.25 and $1.67 as our final levels to the upside. Now, obviously, going up to $1.60, probably not all that likely, but really all you ever have to do is pay attention to the closest levels we are at. So as of right now, again, it's looking a bit more bearish now. So really the only 2 or 3 key levels you have to focus on is the level we're currently closest to, so the 40. Are we going to hold it coming into the open? If not, expect to push down to 30. Now, if we can hold it, expect to push back to 45, and then once you're at that level, then you can start paying attention to other levels. So if we break the 45, all you need to pay attention to is that retest, and then if you see the buying pressure come in, then your only target, or the only thing you really need to pay attention to, is 60. But that is the breakdown on NXTP. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why not drop a like and subscribe, and check out one of these 2 analysis videos.